Welcome back, everybody, to Sonic Unleashed. It's 10:43 p.m. So, yeah, I don't know if you ever watch these videos and like the end of the video, it just kind of cuts weird. Like I might be speaking mid sentence, it cuts. It's the Elgato that I use. For some reason, like when I click to stop the recording, it like doesn't stop right when I click. It kind of stops a little bit before. I don't know why, but you know, last video I just watched it and it sounded fine. I like finished my thing. I was like, alright, and I'll see you guys next time, and then I kind of sat there for a second and then I clicked it, and then when I watched the video it was fine. Let's play this level. Now this level I know I got a great rank on last save game, so let's also get a good rank. I had S. S is like superb. You did it. Good job. Oh yeah, I have this on the 360 if you're wondering. This is the 360 version because for some reason, well, I had this on the 360 before, so I just wanted it on the 360. You can get this on the Wii and the PS2, which is really weird. I didn't think it was that old that it'd be on the PS2, but it's on the PS2. Probably like the last days of the PS2 was when this came out, but that's weird. Is this really that old of a game? I don't know, to be honest, but gotta move this box over onto the pad. But the Wii version is really cheap, like $10, I think, $10 or $12, you know, and then the Xbox version is like $20. It's like $24, $25. I paid $24.99 at Movie Trading Company. GameStop selling it pre-owned. I think it's like $22. The reason I paid $24 though is because I got it at Movie Trading Company. I'm a stickler for cases. I like my cases to be a certain way. If the case is damaged, I'll try and find another one. If it's a case I don't like, I'll try and find another one. I have rebought games just because the cases aren't bad. My copy of Halo 3, when I first got my 360, the reason I wanted a 360 was for Halo. And I got it for my birthday, the 360, and I got Halo 3 for my birthday. And my mom was opening the game and she cut like the plastic off. But then she cut the other plastic off. The plastic that, you know, is supposed to be on the disc to keep the little like folder, to keep the little cover sheet in there. You know, where it's the plastic that is around the case that you slip a piece of paper in that makes your cover art in the back of the box. You know, she cut that. So I was left with just a green case that had nothing on it. And I ended up just sticking a label on it that said Halo 3 because that's the only way I would know that that's my Halo 3 game case. Or, well, I knew it would be my Halo 3 game case, but I did it just because it looked nice. But I was always really mad about that. And, you know, when I started working, I have income now. And I can be like, I just want to buy stuff, you know. And Movie Trading Company is awesome. They have buy two get one free sales all the time. And so I was there one day buying games, and I saw Halo 3, and it was pretty cheap. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy this just so I can have a good case. And that's what I did. And yeah, I've done that for a few, and yeah, games too. Some games that I download, I go back later and I actually buy the physical copy if I like the game, because Xbox has been giving free games away with gold to compete with Sony, because Sony was doing that, and everybody was like, well, I'm gonna go get a PlayStation because they'll give me free games. And so Xbox was like, no, we'll give you free games too now. So yeah, like Sleeping Dogs, I got that for free from Xbox. I'm probably gonna pick that up one day. El Shaddai is on my list. I bought that as a download game, and I want to go get the physical copy of that because I like that game. It's kind of weird, it's different, but I like it, and I want to have the actual disc. BioShock was like that. BioShock was a game. I think I mentioned this in my playthrough of BioShock, which I have to get back to you, honestly. I record like I think 40 or 50 minutes of footage, which I know I'm recording it for my YouTube channel. I'm recording this for my YouTube channel as well, but I think I said, you know, I originally just bought it because it was cheap. It was a game series that everyone had told me was really good, but, you know, I had never really cared, you know, to be honest. I was never really that interested in it. But I knew it was really good, and I knew it, you know, people loved it. And, but I was just like, I don't want it. But it was like $5 one day, and I wanted something to play, so I was like, okay, I'll buy it. And, like, I immediately started playing it, and I was like, I have to buy this game, like the full game. And I went out, I bought, because Bioshock Infinite was out, I bought the double pack. It comes with Bioshock 1 and 2 and the DLCs and all that, and also the like gallery thing. And then I bought Bioshock Infinite all on the same day. And the lady at GameStop was like, oh yeah, Bioshock's really good. I was like, yeah, I bought it. I bought Bioshock 1, and yeah, I gotta get this so I can get 2. And she's like, yeah, you're gonna love it. And I loved it, and I was like, yeah, it's my favorite game now. But yeah, what was I talking about? Was I talking about something Sonic related? I know I was talking about digital games. Oh my god, this is bad. And I notice I do this a lot. In the Bioshock playthrough, I was like, oh, I'm really tired, so I'll probably be off topic a lot. But I'm just off topic in general because I'm talking, and playing at the same time, and it's just not a good combination. I'm not gonna remember what I'm talking about. It's gonna happen a lot. What was I talking about? Oh my god. Oh, yes. Game cases. I started from game cases and somehow wound up on buying game cases for digital games. The reason I bought Sonic Unleashed at Movie Trading Company was because when I went to GameStop, while it was $2 cheaper, the game case they had was Sonic Unleashed had a Platinum Hits case version, and you know that's it's dark green instead of the regular green on the cover, not like the actual case plastic, but like the cover of the little like paper slip-on. And I didn't like that, and also had a gross looking thing on it that said a family game. So like covering over Sonic's hand on the cover, it says like Xbox approved family game, and I just didn't like that. Especially because when I had Sonic Unleashed back in the day, I had the regular case. So I was like, no, I don't want that case. And I knew Movie Trading Company, normally they have a few copies of games there. They don't normally just have like one. They don't normally have like newer stuff. They have older stuff. So I was like, if I go to Movie Trading Company, I'm sure they'll have it. And they did, but it was a little bit more money. But I was willing to pay it for the nice case that I wanted. Although what I was worried about, which luckily is not affecting the game at all, was the case. Hold on, wait. I thought there was something over here. Was that the disc that I got, which I find this funny, and I'll tell my story here. I love Movie Trading Company, and a majority of my games have come from them. You know, now that I have my job and I have income, I go to Movie Trading Company and buy games a lot because they're cheap and, you know, they have good prices. And I buy mostly used things from them. Every now and then I do buy something used, but a majority of it is new. Is used. A majority of the stuff I buy from them is used. Every now and then I will buy something from them that is new, but for the most part I buy stuff from them that is used. And I have very funny stories about when I buy things from them that is new that I will tell you in a moment here. But I've bought from them a lot, and never have they ever mentioned to me their return policy, on used items. If it's used, I have 30 days to, come back and return it, which is the same as GameStop. But they've never mentioned it to me. It's on the receipt, so that's how I knew about it. But they've never, ever once said, oh yeah, if you play it and don't like it, or if you play it and there's something wrong, just, bring it back, within 30 days and we'll give you a refund. They've never ever mentioned it. Until I bought Sonic Unleashed. And I was like, oh, okay, well, because it's the holiday season. I heard the alarm go off. Well, because it's the holiday season. Hold on. Oop, there. Because it's the holiday season, Movie Trading Company is extending their return period. Oh god, this is hard because this pillar is in the way. So you have to like kind of jump off and then around it. It's annoying. But Movie Trading Company is extending their return policy. To like 30 days. Like 30 days after the holiday season. So I guess for people, if they buy games for their kids or whatever, the holiday season, and the kid gets it and there's something wrong, they can return it, and then Movie Trading Company doesn't get in trouble. But the lady at Movie Trading Company says to me, oh yeah, she goes and gets the disc, because they just have the empty case sitting on their shelf, and then when you go and bring it to them, they put the disc inside, and it's just like GameStop. But what is going on with the camera? But so she goes and gets the case, puts it in she gets the disc, puts it in the case for me, and hands it to me and says, oh, and by the way, we're extending our return policy till 30 days after the holiday season. So if you go home and try it out and something's wrong, you can come back and return it. I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, okay, she's just being nice and reminding me. But then when I got in the car, I've gotten into the habit of always checking the stuff I buy from Movie Trading Company now, the discs and whatnot, because I'll tell you my story here after this story about why I do that. And I opened up Sonic Unleashed. The disc had white stuff all over it, like white gunk, and I was like, what is this? Why is this disc is dirty? And I started getting mad because I was like, this is the only disc they only had one copy of Sonic Unleashed, and it was in the case that I liked. And I was like, oh my god, please don't tell me this isn't gonna work. And I started wiping it off, and the white stuff wiped off really easily, like totally fine. And my friend mentioned to me later it was probably just the cleaning stuff that they used to clean it, and that makes sense. But I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god. And I was thinking, oh, no wonder she told me about their return policy, because she probably took the disc out and saw there was white stuff all over it and was like, oh crap, this disc might not work for him. I better tell him that he can return this, otherwise he's not going to be very happy. But no, the disc works fine. I cleaned it off and popped it in, and it works fine, and I'm playing the game now. So yeah, it works great. This I need to raise up to here, right? Or just as high as it can go. And then this one I need to raise up that high. And now I need this box. I've done this level before, if you couldn't tell. Oh, yeah, push it from here. But yeah, and so getting into why I always check the discs when I buy stuff at Movie Trading Company now. Movie Trading Company, while I love them, they are kind of stupid. And when you buy things from them new, they're not really new. And that's just being totally honest. Because what they do is when they have something new, they open... Is something just shooting me? Something up there is shooting me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ow! What the fuck? There's something up there shooting me. When they have a new game, they take the game, they take the packaging and they open it. They take the disc out and they take the manuals out, or sometimes they don't take the manuals out. And I'm gonna go this way actually. Yes, I got a secret. They take the disc out and they put it in like a little slip-on case and they put it in their back drawer, and then they stamp. They stick a new sticker. They stick a sticker on the case saying it's new and how much it is, and then they put it out on their shelf for you to look at and decide whether or not to buy. And when you buy it, it's the same as when you buy things new. When you buy things used, they go and they get the disc for you, and they put it in the case. And now at GameStop, when you want something new, you just say, hey, I want this game, and they have a drawer in the back that they pull it from, and they give it to you. And it's brand new, never opened, and that's why if you're buying something new, like a new game, always buy it from GameStop. Because at Movie Trading Company, it's not really new. And the disc, twice, I bought Dishonored Game of the Year edition, new, and I got in my car, drove home, got home, opened the disc and opened the case and went, oh, there's no disc in here. Because the people at Movie Trading Company forgot to put the disc in. And I'm so used to having the disc already inside that I just didn't even think to look, So, I had to go drive back and, say, hey, you didn't give me my disc, and then they go, oh, I'm sorry, and they give you the disc and you go home. And then the second time, I bought The Evil Within for the Xbox One, and again, they didn't put the disc inside, and I got home, and I didn't even think about it, and I went, crap, they forgot my disc, didn't they? And sure enough, I opened it, and they forgot the disc. Yeah, rank S. See, I always get a good rank on this level, because I'm good at this level. The other level I'm crap at. But, yeah, they forgot my Evil Within disc, and I had to go back. Let's upgrade Combat. And Unleash. And Shield. And Life. Life leveled up. And Strength. And so yeah, that sucks. And also, another reason why I will say that don't buy anything new from Movie Trading Company is they're not... Oh, hold on, cutscene. Professor Pickle!
Professor Pickle! Are you alright? We got here as fast as we could. Professor?
Hello?
He looks very okay.
All this culinary concoction food. Look here. Do you see this sorry excuse for a sandwich? The bread should be no less than 3/4 of an inch thick. Upon it, 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise and a pinch of black pepper.
Everybody likes their sandwiches different, dude. Why you gotta be sandwichist?
I know I learned something here today.
Professor, it's good to see you haven't changed.
But tell me, what brings you here? The menu is hardly worth the trip, if you ask me.
No, Professor. We came here to rescue you.
Oh, I see. How rude of me. Right then. First things first. It's about time someone taught the chef here how to make a proper sandwich.
You can file a complaint later, Professor.
Let's get out of here before Eggman's welcoming committee shows up.
Oh, yes, quite. But let us be sure to collect the contents of that vault before departing.
What's in the vault? Whoa. He just got super stretchy there.
Ah, thank you. Those documents are our only hope for surviving this crisis. Let's go. There's no time to lose.
Are those the documents Eggman talked about in the beginning?
Those terrible sandwiches.
I wonder.
Want some chocolate, Professor?
My. Don't mind if I do.
He picked it up from the chocolate part. He's gonna get chocolate all over his fingers. And lastly here, I'll finish up. if you ever buy something, don't buy anything new from Movie Trading Company, especially if it's from Nintendo. Nintendo has started printing their Club Nintendo codes on the back of the inserts. Oh, again with it. Alright, let me finish this.
Tell the legend of a disaster that befell our planet some tens of thousands of years ago.
A disaster?
Quite. And according to the Gaia manuscripts, this isn't the first time the planet has been broken up.
This isn't the first time? Really? What happened last time? You'd think people would know about that.
Core of the planet. All the phenomena we've witnessed are the direct result of one creature. The hyper-energy organism spawned at the planet's
Dark Gaia.
dark.
Dark Earth? Dark Mother, brother?
Gaia and put the world back together.
Luckily, Dark Gaia has yet to be fully reborn.
Oh, well, that's good.
We most likely have Dr. Eggman's premature wake-up call to thank for that. If we act now, we may be able to restore the planet by returning power to the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic, you must travel to each of the temples listed in the Gaia manuscripts. The planet's power will restore the Chaos Emeralds, and in turn, the Chaos Emeralds will restore the planet and help.
Ah. And also Sonic will be healed if he does that. I betcha. I think there's going to be one more cutscene. I think so. Nope. Alright. So, let me finish this off here real quick. Nintendo has started printing their Club Nintendo codes that you use to register your products with Nintendo on the back of the inserts. So the little piece of paper that they insert that has your, box art and the packaging and all that, it's listed on the back of that. And at Movie Trading Company, the person, since they're not 100% geared towards video games, since they do movies, games, and all that, somebody who doesn't know that Nintendo is doing that is going to just take that brand new game and just set it out there on the shelf. Meanwhile, that Club Nintendo code is still in that game, and anybody can go pick it up and go, oh, hey, free Club Nintendo code. So, and that happened with me. I went to Movie Trading Company because I really wanted the new Smash Brothers. It was Black Friday. I hate going out Black Friday, and I was like, Movie Trading Company won't be busy because they're never busy. And GameStop was busy. I called them asking if they had something, and the moment I called, they were like, "They've come on GameStop, please hold." I didn't even have a chance to say, "Hey, do you have this thing?" I didn't even bother with GameStop. I'm just gonna go Movie Trading Company because they'll probably have what I'm looking for. And they did. They had a copy of Smash Brothers, brand new. It was only new though, and I just was like, "All right, I'm buying it." And then it was after I bought it and got home, I was like, oh right, it's got a Club Nintendo code. And I found that the code was on the back of the insert. I typed it in and it told me it had already been used. And that's when I was like really mad. And I was like, oh god, Movie Trading Company, you done messed up. And that's the end of my story. Actually, I have a little bit more to this story, but I'll tell you that next time since we're at 24 minutes almost. Jeez. Alright, thanks for watching. The story is starting to pick up a little bit. I'm the Werehog right now. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.